The dust had barely settled on these royal newlyweds when they announced they were expecting. And of course, royal baby fever struck Buckingham Palace once again. And if there is any takeaway from Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's wedding, it's that this royal couple is anything but traditional, which means you can bet that this regal mama is going to stray away from royal traditions when it comes to raising baby Sussex. That being said, we've got the deets to catch you up on what you need to know. First, let's take a look at the timeline of events that have led up to Meg's due date. The world first caught wind that a royal baby was on the way in October of 2018. The official Twitter of the royal family was the first to break the news, considering the tweet also mentioned that Meg was expecting to give birth in spring 2019. It didn't take long for people to start predicting the exact due date. Of course, the couple has kept mum when it comes to spilling the beans, but experts predicted that Meg will welcome baby Sussex in April 2019. While everyone already knew the Duchess of Sussex was expecting, she herself didn't start publicly addressing her pregnancy until December of 2018. At that point, it was pretty hard for Meg to hide her adorable baby bump. She still wasn't letting on to her due date, though. It wasn't until an appearance in January that she told someone in the crowd that she was 6 months pregnant. This prompted everyone to solidify their predictions of an April due date. According to sources, Meg and Harry know the sex of their bundle of joy. There is also a chance they have let their friends in on the secret as well. Anyone who is a huge fan of Meg knows that she's besties with Serena Williams, but Serena may have let one slip when she was asked about Meghan and how she thought she'd be as a mother. The tennis star was giving an interview with E! News when she was asked about Meg and the baby. She responded by saying that she thought she'd be the best mom. Then, later in the interview, she started talking about a pregnant friend, but she didn't say it was Meghan. As Serena kept talking about her unnamed pregnant friend, she referred to the unborn baby as a she. As quickly as it came out, Serena was just as quick to correct herself. So, was it a slip? Should we expect a little girl prancing around Frogmore Cottage? The jury is still out on that one. Regardless of the gender of the baby, there are still images of what they might look like. The pics come from a website that specializes in morphing photos of soon-to-be parents together. These in particular come from an online magazine, Today's Parent. This is a photo they came up with if the couple had a boy. The website also decided to name the boy version of the baby Gray. According to Today's Parent, Gray is Meghan's favorite baby name for a boy. Then there's the girl version. This time the website magazine went with the name Poppy. We aren't going to lie, both prediction photos are a little bizarre, but baby Poppy is pulling at our heartstrings. Baby prediction photos aside, the public isn't aware of the gender of the baby. That also means we have no idea what the name of baby Sussex will be. We all know how non-traditional Meghan Markle is, so should we expect the same when it comes to naming the royal newborn? If they do want to keep with royal tradition, and they do in fact have a little girl, there are a few speculations when it comes to the child's name. According to sources, Meghan and Harry may want to pay homage to Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth, which means they may incorporate Diana or Elizabeth into the baby's name. There is also a rumor that they'll name their newborn Lily after the Queen's Lilibet nickname from Prince Philip. We have to admit, baby Lily definitely has a ring to it. Okay, so we don't know the exact date, nor the gender or the name of baby Sussex, but there have been some leaks as to how they'll be welcomed. According to the PR team at Buckingham Palace, Meghan and Harry are choosing to keep the baby's arrival private. That being said, there will be an official announcement when Meghan goes into labor. After that, they will only let friends and family know when the baby is actually born so they can celebrate in private. That means we may not know for a few days when baby Sussex arrives. This again is breaking royal tradition, which we think is perfect for this new family. While we may not know when she actually gives birth, a little light has been shed on what the process might look like. At first, it was rumored that Meghan would give birth at home, but that's apparently not the case anymore. According to sources, she will be going the same route as her sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. Meg is planned to give birth in the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital in London. It's also rumored that staff is banned from taking time off in the month of April, so they are available for the royal family. While this may be the norm for the family, Meg has gone against tradition in another way. According to sources, the Duchess of Sussex will not be using the royal family's doctors for her delivery. It's rumored that she's formed her own female doctor-leading team to help her welcome baby Sussex. That being said, the royal family's doctors will be on standby just in case. It's also rumored that Meg wants wants to have a natural birth with no meds. But what we're looking at is what's happening after baby Sussex arrives. Though everyone will know when Meghan goes into labor, there is one tradition that Harry must follow after the baby is born. According to protocol, Prince Harry must call the Queen and let her know the baby has arrived. Considering she's the head of the royal family, she must be the first to know of any royal news. This means the Queen will know before Harry's father, Prince Charles, and before Meg's family as well. It's reported that the phone call will take place on an encrypted line that can't be tapped. After baby Sussex is born, there will be a few days before the public will be let in on the celebration. One thing that the couple has reportedly chosen not to do is to have a bedside photo. This again is breaking royal tradition. And can you really blame Megs for not wanting to pose for a photo after giving birth? Considering how perfect royals are meant to look at all times, there was an open letter to Meghan Markle from another mother that asked her to keep it real. Fans of Meg know that she is all about keeping it real, which is why she's shaking up Buckingham Palace by breaking traditions that don't fall in line with her brand. That being said, the open letter called for Meghan to skip the post-baby pushing photo as to not set the standard high for other expecting mothers. No one is meant to look like a regal queen after giving birth, and by skipping the photo op, it will help bring the conversation to what to expect after giving birth. Meghan is already such a great role model and feminist icon for today's woman, and we think skipping the post-baby photos shows this. If she chooses to not take post-delivery photos, when might the public get to see baby Sussex? Considering they will keep the arrival hush-hush for a few days, if everything goes smoothly, we may get a glimpse at the couple leaving the hospital. This is when we've seen Kate and Prince William show off their babies, so it would go in line with the norm. It may also be swaddled in the same blanket that every royal has used for the past 70 years. If they choose to not go this route, we may not see baby Sussex for a month or two. It's up in the air, really. After the baby is born, there is some real work to be done. The couple, if they haven't already, will have to pick godparents and have the baby christened. And what a pack of A-listers Meg and Harry have to choose from to be godparents. This is going to be tough. On the list, there is Serena Williams, Meghan's bestie. Then there is George and Amal Clooney. They were wedding guests, and Amal even attended Meg's New York City baby shower. Surprisingly, Oprah Winfrey makes an appearance on the list. It's rumored that she's become pretty close to Meg's mom. Priyanka Chopra is another longtime friend of Meg's, and it wouldn't be a stretch if she was named godparent, and possibly her hubby Nick Jonas too. Then there are Prince Harry's friends and family. It's rumored his buddies Tom Inskip, Jake Warren, and Charlie von Strobensee are in the running for the title. Considering Meghan is an American citizen, it means baby Sussex will have something that sets them apart from other royals: American citizenship. While it will make travel to the US seamless, there is a little drawback for the royal family. The baby, as well as Meghan, may have to pay American taxes. Doesn't matter where the baby is born either. What makes matters a little more tricky is that the baby won't be able to renounce their American citizenship if they so choose until they're 18. Meghan can do this at any time to avoid those taxes, but the baby cannot. That means any account owned by their parents, Meghan and Prince Harry, may end up owing federal income tax. Luckily, we are pretty sure the royal family has the best accountants in the world, so we don't see them sweating this issue. While we don't know too much about baby Sussex just yet, they are sure to have a bright future. Growing up as a British royal comes with a heap of privileges. The couple planned to raise their first child at Frogmore Cottage on the grounds of Windsor Castle. It's said to have a top-of-the-line gender-neutral nursery. Meghan's mom is reportedly going to help with the baby in the early days, so there will be no royal nannies at first. According to sources, Meg wants to take a very hands-on approach to child-rearing. It's reported that the former actress even wants to make her own baby food. There are also reports that baby Sussex will go to school in Britain, but have a very American curriculum. According to sources, Meghan wants her child to have a diverse education, but also wants them to be aware of their American heritage. Speaking of their child's school days, they are going to have some pretty cool playmates. Not only will baby Sussex be rubbing elbows with the future King or Queen of England, also known as their cousins, they'll also be hanging out with celebrity children. They'll get to be besties with the Clooney twins and Serena Williams' daughter. Talk about squad goals. As we learned, baby Sussex's rearing will be anything but typical typical for a royal. They may not even receive a title, which is up to the Queen to give. They won't be raised in London, but they won't be too far away either. Frogmore Cottage is about 40 miles from London, which is great to keep up with the private lifestyle Meghan and Harry hope to lead. While the public can't wait to share this time with the royal couple and their soon-to-be baby, it seems like they are keen on keeping their new life out of the public eye. Though that may be the case, when baby Sussex arrives, it's sure to be headline news all around the world. Are you getting excited about the arrival of baby Sussex? Do you think Meghan and Harry will have a boy or a girl? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. While you're at it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the taco. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.